Hi YouTube, it's Boston Girl 5560 coming to you with a requested video on supplements and acupuncture and stuff I use to produce my child. Now, I'm going to start off with saying I am not a doctor. I'm just going to tell you what I've used and what I've done. Did it all come into play to produce Ava? I don't know, but to me it was, it was simple, it was inexpensive, most of it, and I thought, because I had decided 2 years before that I was going to have a baby, that I was getting my body ready for the process. If not, I was like, I wanted to get my body ready, so when it was time, it was full-fledged, I was going to be on it. So I'm going to start with, got my notes here, so I'm going to start with DHEA. Well, I was diagnosed with low ovarian reserve, which means like your eggs are old. If you didn't know, you are born with all the eggs you're going to have in your life. And men can have babies in their 70s, but as far as us, we, after 35, our fertility goes way in the toilet. And when, a lot of our eggs are gone, and then, the older they get, the less viable they get to produce, when that sperm gets there to produce a child. Well, come to find out, this supplement has been known to help with low ovarian reserve and help the follicles become better, I guess. Anyways, I had a big side effect with it. My face broke out like I was a 12-year-old teenager with hormone issues. Like, it was all over my face. It was so embarrassing, but I would not stop. I got some makeup and covered it up and kept taking them. When I actually went to the fertility clinic, she told me to take it because, I wasn't really under a doctor's supervision when I was doing all this. And I guess, I'm not advising that. So she's like, well, she told me to start taking DHEA. And then when I told her about the breakout, she told me to stop taking it. I forget why. I don't know if it was not doing what it was supposed to be doing. Baby aspirin is another one. I was told people take it. I have an issue with aspirin. I have G6PD, which is some blood thing, and they told me never to take aspirin, so I never took baby aspirin. But it's supposed to help the embryo attach to the lining, improves blood supplies to the various organs, and helps the quality and number of eggs, and improves the lining of the uterus and keeps blood vessels of the placenta open. That's my research. And if you hear a little noise, that's Eva over there in her bumbo talking to me as I do this video. So the next one was COQ10, which was kind of expensive for a vitamin, and pretty much all the stuff you can get in Walmart, Walgreens, vitamin stores, or whatever. But I didn't have any side effects to this, and it's also supposed to help with egg quality. The next one is Soy Isoflavones, right? So when I was trying to have a baby with my boyfriend at first, oh God, I got a diaper to change. Anyways, but when I was trying to have a baby with my ex-boyfriend at first, well, he's an ex now, he wasn't that, I wanted Clomid, and they wouldn't give it to me. I had never really thought I had female issues. Come to find out later, I had fibroids, but they never bothered me. So I didn't go to a gynecologist. I had an internal medicine doctor, and he refused to give me Clomid. Whereas my friends who had relationships with gynecologists, they were prescribing them like Tic Tacs and stuff. So I went to a gynecologist and told them what I was trying to do. Still wouldn't give it to me. So I was just frantic. I was about to order it from Mexico, India, whatever, online, which, I heard that's not advised either because you don't know if they're real and it's dangerous and blah, blah, blah. But I was still about to do it until I found Soy Isoflavone. And pretty much it's used for menopause symptoms. But if you take it in high dosages, like when like the same way you would take Clomid so many days after your period or whatever, for like 3 or 4 days or whatever, then it's supposed to be a natural form of Clomid. There's also a rumor online that if you take soy isoflavones and Clomid together, I don't know what days or how much or whatever, that you could produce multiples. I don't know if that's true, but I did find the site about that. So then, prenatal vitamins. Well, I was told to start getting your body ready for pregnancy, but I found online it's supposed to, yeah, just like I said, get your body ready for pregnancy. And you really should be taking prenatals way before you figure out you're pregnant. Like, it's really helpful in those early stages before you take the pregnancy test. But yeah, anyways. So then the last thing is acupuncture. What had happened was I went to a lot of reproductive endocrinologist seminars, and I'll do a video on what I feel about those reproductive endocrinologists. Anyways, I went to a bunch of seminars, and they all talked about acupuncture. And it's proving that it helps with IVF. So if it helps with IVF, why wouldn't it help with the natural process? And come to find out, it does help with the natural process. And I went for over a year just getting my body prepared, and it's supposed to help bring blood to the uterus and help you out as far as fertility or whatever. I had a referral from a friend because they can be expensive. Mine was $50 every time I went, and I would go once a week. And I went once a week for a year, and I really thought it was worth it. If anything, it also reduces stress and anxiety. And let's say you're trying to get pregnant, stress is the biggest killer of pregnancy. Like, you need to be non-stressed and calm down and everything else. So that's all I really have. Did it play a part in my getting pregnant? I don't know. I really don't know. I can't correlate one to the other. But would I do it again? Yes, I would do it again. None of them drained my pockets as much as fertility treatments or whatever. And when I was at the doctor, she told me to do a few of them. So there has to be some validity to this, especially the DHEA. They've come out with studies in the acupuncture. The COQ10 and the baby aspirin, I haven't really delved in completely, probably because I couldn't take the aspirin anyway. And the COQ10 was good for heart, or whatever the hell it was good for. It said on the bottle, so I said, what could it hurt? So if I was you, I would research and see what you feel comfortable with. You can also talk to your doctors about it, but you talk to each different doctor. They have different, things they believe in and don't believe in. Whatever. I was going for broke because I wanted a baby that bad. If you have any other questions or concerns, feel free to ask. Bye.